taste buds, Tasty Travels here. I know you guys haven't heard from me in a while, but been going through some stuff lately, and I was debating whether or not I was even going to make a video about this, but I'm not a very private person. I'm pretty public about the things that go on in my life, so I figured why not document my journey and maybe it'll help somebody out. So just a disclaimer for this video, it is not for a pity party, it is not for attention, it's not any of that, because personally I really don't care. If no one reaches out to me after this video, I really don't care. It's more just for me to kind of follow my own journey and follow what I'm going through in life, and if this message helps somebody else and saves somebody else's life, then I'll be happy. It's more so to spread awareness than anything else. So let's just get into the nitty-gritty. So about 3 weeks ago, I was diagnosed with stage 1 thyroid cancer. It's the most common form of the thyroid cancer. It's papillary thyroid carcinoma. So it has a very high survivability rate. It's very, very treatable, and most people, when found early enough, have an over 95% survival rate. So that being said, I'm very, very happy about it. I'm confident that the doctors and surgeons that I've chosen will do a great job, and I'm not too worried about it more than the normal stress. So the story of how it all happened, because I'm sure people are wondering, they're gonna ask, so let's just get this all out so that the story can be told one time and one time only. I went to the doctors for nasal congestion because I was having difficulty breathing, and I thought it had something to do with a deviated septum or sleep apnea or something. And when I went to the ear, nose, and throat doctor, they said, no, it's just the nodules on the side, and unless you want to have surgery for it, it's not going to change much just using Flonase. And I said, no, that's okay. I would rather not have to have the surgery. I'll just use Flonase and we'll be done with it. So he said, okay, let's just do a general checkup and you're on your way out. And he just very quickly felt my lymph nodes and thyroid and all that stuff and said, you know, did you know you have a lump on your thyroid? And I said, I have a what? And he's like, it's probably just a nodule. Most women have plenty of little nodules throughout your neck. It's usually benign. 85% of the time it's benign. But it does feel a little big, so let's just go ahead and schedule an ultrasound and we'll see what happens. During the ultrasound, he found the nodule to be about 3.7 centimeters. The average accepted range is about half a centimeter to a centimeter, so it's actually quite large. So because of the size, he was worried. He went ahead and did a biopsy, and 3 or 4 days later, I got a phone call letting me know that the cells were malignant and I have cancer. This was about 4 or 5 days before show was scheduled to be deployed to England, so it probably could not have come at a worse time. But at the same time, making the argument to my insurance as to why I needed to move back from Texas to California, the deployment actually helped make that argument. So I said, I don't have anybody else really in Texas that could take care of me after surgery, and just the love and support that I would need in order to heal. All my friends and family are in California, so I need to pack up my stuff and I need to go. So I got all the insurance stuff figured out. I packed up my car, packed up my cat, and moved to California. Show's gonna be gone for another couple weeks, and then he might come out and visit. My surgery has been scheduled first week of November. So pretty soon. My family, thank God, has been able to rally around me, and I was able to get an appointment sooner rather than later. So yeah, guys, that's kind of what I'm going through right now, and know that it's more of a shock to you because this is the first time you've heard the news. But for me, I've repeated this same news probably 50 times in the last 3 weeks. So not that I'm numb to it, but I'm more accustomed to hearing the news, so it's not as bad. So yeah, this is video 1, documenting my journey, trying to spread awareness to thyroid cancer, because you know, people talk about checking your breast all the time for lumps, but no one had ever told me to check for my throat. And even if I had checked for my throat, really, because I'm sure you guys are curious, it's really not even that big. You can't even see. I think it's like right here. I don't know. yeah, so even if I had looked, I probably would have never seen it, to be honest with you. So this is, I guess, my PSA to all my friends, my family, my followers. Check your thyroid. It's very, very important. I wouldn't want anybody to go through what I'm going through currently. And I'm glad that it was me rather than a lot of the other people that I know, because, you know, I'm stronger than most. I can take worse news better than most, you know, and it's been a very trying year for me. I did get into that accident earlier this year. I hydroplaned the other day driving in the rain in Dallas. I have cancer. So it's been a trying year, but as you guys can see, I'm still smiling. I'm still myself. I still feel 100%. Zero symptoms whatsoever, no tiredness. Well, I'm always tired, but that's just normal. No unexpected weight gain. Still slim thick. So don't worry about me. I'll be fine. But use this as a message to get other people to take their thyroid or their health a little bit more seriously. You know, I'm very, very active. I eat clean, I want to say 80% of the time. I go to the doctor regularly. I do everything that I'm supposed to do. And I'm young, 28 years old, and I still got thyroid cancer. So you never know what will happen. So like I've said, life is so short and you should always live it to the fullest, because you never know when it can be taken away from you. And when everything you've ever known and loved comes crumbling down in 2 seconds flat. The only tidbit that I will share is the moment that I found out that I had cancer, only 2 things crossed my mind, and it was the weirdest 2 things. One, I have to go back to church. I haven't been going to church for years. I was raised Catholic, my family's Catholic, and I just didn't like going, but for some reason, a super loud message in my head said, you need to go back. And this is not some kind of like religious preach, that's just me personally. My heart just said, you need to go. So I started going back to church, which my parents are super happy about, I'm sure. I had a nagging feeling earlier this year, right before the accident, that I had to go back to church, but I didn't take it seriously. Now, for some reason, the message is louder than ever, so I do take it a lot more seriously. And the second thing is I need to have kids, which, if you know me, is the weirdest thing, because I'm a huge advocate for myself not wanting to have kids. Sho doesn't really want to have kids. I don't really want to have kids. But for some reason, in that fleeting moment, all I could think about is I need to have kids. So who knows? Maybe that door's back open. I've been doing a lot of coping. I joke about it a lot because that's the only way I know how to cope about it, and people don't like when I joke about dying, but I think it's hilarious. And it would happen to someone like me because my astrological sign is Cancer, so I think it's absolutely hilarious, but it's fine. And my middle name is T, spelled T-H-Y, and thyroid and T. I don't know, I just thought it was hilarious. And Sho and I will now have matching scars, so that's also really hilarious to me, but not hilarious to other people. So I've been laughing a lot, been taking a lot of time to myself, and really just cutting out things that I no longer have the time or the interest for because I'm dying. So I've also been painting a lot more, as you can probably see on my social media feed. You saw when I painted this one, and you saw this one of Banff. Just do what makes you happy. Whether you're good at it, you're bad at it, it doesn't matter. Just do something for the sake of doing it. That's it. You don't have to be good at it. I don't think I'm great at it or anything. I just like doing it, and it's not for a grade, it's not for money, it's just for fun. And I really do think people need to start doing more things that are just fun, whether you're good or bad. Just enjoy it. But yeah, so here we are. This is the first of what I assume is many, many videos. Thank you for sticking along and watching it. And as always, thank you for all the love and support. I've had so much love and support pouring from people that I never thought, not that I never thought would support me, they didn't come to mind when I thought of my immediate support circle. And people are coming from the wayside, just helping me out and helping me feel loved and supported, and whatever I need is taken care of. My friends and my family have rallied around me entirely, and there is nothing that I could possibly need or want currently in my life. Like I feel so overwhelmed with love and happiness and support and just all that. I'm so blessed, you guys. I've told people time and time again, even though this has probably been one of the hardest years of my life, I'm so grateful for this year. Like, I'm just stronger than ever. I conquered frickin' Half Dome, y'all. Yes, I did. I don't know, I didn't make a video about it, but I conquered Half Dome. I'm super stoked about it. It was probably the hardest thing I've ever done. It's been a great year for me. It's been a year of gratitude. It's been a year of growth. It's been a year of knowledge. It's been a year of just knowing that really I can conquer anything that's in my path. And that just, it's so relieving. And I know that I'm just so blessed to have so many people that love and care about me and all that. And it's just, it's amazing. And it brings me to tears when I think about how many people that I've impacted and how many people love me and how many people care about me. And I'm just so blessed. And I'm so happy to have them. And without them, I would 100% not be where I am today. I definitely needed them to help keep me standing, because there were some days I couldn't even stand. And they were there to hold me up. And I'm so grateful for them. Anyway, so before this gets all emotional, want to thank all my friends and family for being there for me. My mom, Linda, Kelly, Kaylee, Drika, Jesse, all of you guys, just everyone that's reached out. I really appreciate it. And Show, who has been nothing but supportive and loving and happy for me and rooting for my success, even from thousands of miles away. I appreciate you, babe. So that's it, guys. I will keep you guys updated along with my journey, with my surgery, the hormonal process, and everything in between. So stay tuned. If you know someone who's going through thyroid stuff or whatever, apparently everyone I know knows someone who's going through thyroid issues, feel free to have them reach out to me, or, you know, if they just need support or just someone to connect with, totally get it. I'm here still for anyone that needs help, support, and love and all that. So thank you so much, guys, and we'll see you in my next video. Bye!